Hi everyone, I'm Josie Hollingsworth with PolitiFact. I'm here to answer some frequently asked questions about PolitiFact's system for rating claims. Be sure to also check out our video on how we decide ratings, linked below and in our feed. We're often asked, does PolitiFact ever change your rating? All our fact checks are thoroughly researched with the best information available at time of publication. From time to time, we do make mistakes that need correcting. If there's a serious reporting error that results in a new rating, we put a note at the top of the fact check. Another question we get is, are the ratings sometimes wrong? It's unusual that we would take the same set of facts and give it a different rating. If the situation changed significantly, we would consider doing perhaps a new fact check with a different rating. New information emerges or events occur that make previously untrue information true, or vice versa. Our fact check archive is that, a record. We publish hundreds of new fact checks every month with the latest information. We invite you to check out our archive of fact checks by subject, by speaker, even by rating. We also get asked about our qualifications and who on staff gets to participate in ratings decisions. The answer is that everyone in a ratings jury has multiple years under their belt at PolitiFact, and they're familiar with the PolitiFact rating system. Experienced staff, using our questions about jurisprudence, interpretation, and more, can come to a reasonable conclusion using the truthometer. What happens when the three people can't agree? When we can't come to a majority agreement, we take a break or we ask another editor to weigh in. Sometimes clarifying the claim and what we're fact-checking makes it more obvious about how to rate it. We might also decide not to issue a rating and publish our findings as a story.
What about unrating it, not rating it?
I'm fine with that. I wondered whether we should leave it since it's still sort of an area for exploration.
You can see our video about how we select claims to fact check in this playlist and on our feed. Another frequently asked question is why we call it the truthometer. It is not a scientific instrument.
As I always said about the truthometer, it's a gimmick. But as gimmicks go, it's a really good one.
Ratings are based on three people deciding on the relative truthfulness of a claim. At the end of the day, it's a judgment call using a tried and tested system we've honed over the years. Our ratings are for you, the reader, to help place political rhetoric on a spectrum of truthfulness. It's a social science, not a quantitative one. Some people ask us how we make sure our ratings are independent. When we decide a rating, we thoughtfully consider arguments and perspectives across the political spectrum.
People are upset that the gun is taken away first or that the action is taken first and then you get your chance to have a hearing. It's not like one comes before the other. And to an extent, I do understand that frustration. You know, if you read the comments on that post, a lot of them say, why do they have this silly state law? Their Second Amendment overrides all this, you know?
PolitiFact has been around since 2007, and we've refined our rating system over the years. We're not perfect, but we've devised a system where we can be consistent and thoughtful about rating claims. We listen to reader feedback about our processes and ratings as we feel it makes our work better. If you have a question for PolitiFact or a piece of feedback, email truthometer@politifact.com. If this type of behind-the-scenes fact-checking information appeals to you, you can sign up for our newsletter at politifact.com/sign-up. And you can support our nonprofit fact-checking newsroom at politifact.com/donate. Thanks for watching.